Welcome to Mel's Loveland.
I've been pretty much like a lame duck over these. Right before the pandemic, I fell in a hole on the street of the city of Los Angeles and twisted out my ankle to the point where it wasn't broken, but I had a long, wobbly rehab that I think it was a re-injury from my days of playing soccer. And it was kind of one of those things where I looked up, obviously ankle, and then, it's moving forward issues and stuff like that. And then I recovered. It took me 18 months to recover from that. And then all of a sudden I hit the wall, and helping a friend go up and down stairs with a move, I popped something in my groin, and I have yet to recover from this. And I've worked on, different forms of healing, diagnosis, etc. And it requires mobility and healing, perhaps a surgery, which I haven't had yet. So it's on me. And when you look up right hip, it's fear of moving forward. And we've been in a loving practice shifting the paradigm of this 100 years through several loving biophilic processes of gardening and loving our lands and creating symbols of connected, healed, wonderful possibilities of wisdom and ecosystem transformation, and under the guise and the teachings of so many wonderful, wonderful participants, but regenerative practices, Permaculture Academy, Soil Sponge Collective, the Birdhouse, the Hollywood Orchard, the community, and folks in Ojai, here in the Beechwood community and the Hollywood Hills. And all of us have been really singing songs collectively and together, sharing our skill sets, literally singing and writing songs together about biophilia. And in all of this, it has led to greater connection, greater community, and it is propagating because we have cultivated the conditions for our growth and understanding of the land stewardship and what it means to be in connection with the living, breathing earth, as we have to drop into our inner power, our inner knowing, our soul's code, to allow what is not of our loving, connected, community, healthy, healed, whole vision of inner power aligned with the present moment in which all things are possible. It is a practice as old as time, and some people call it conjuring, but in our loving center, we are connected biophilically. It is the love of all living things. And in that loving, there is an electricity that allows us to experience the truth, not say the truth. There is not a truth set because it's based on experiences. It's based on conditioning. And so loving allows us to just drop it all and let it go and be free. And in systems, there are pathways that are created that we continue to cultivate through our active daily practices. So for the next 100 days came out of this cultivating the conditions, and in our we heard a voice, love everyone. How the heck am I going to do that? This is what dropped in for us. Now, something else may work for you. That's the process of this. That's the work of going into our greatest expression of our gift, our note in the universe to sing our song and to live in the harmonic of that song. And that song is our note in the great heavenly celestial orchestra that we, world of peace and heaven and life and love. And that's the all systems loving. And we're grateful for our participants, folks that somehow shifted into going, I can choose love. I'm not going to get it right every day, but I can choose love. And to keep going into the connection within where we meet everyone, not these appearances of separation that knock us off our tracks. The ways that we are actually, if we go directly towards the point of, trauma trigger, past wounding, we will be unable to get the connection and the healing that we're looking for. It is only through dropping in within our heart centers, which is the turnaround point of the infinity loop that goes birthless and deathless, do I remain, dear soul. And that is the practice and the process of what we've been calling Mel's Loveland. It is the ground of our being. It is not a place you can go to on a map. It is an experience of yourself within, an experience of deep and abiding peace of mind, body, and soul. This is the alignment, the experience of ourselves in love, in loving with all that is, freeing us to be present, to get the connection, to nourish our hearts, to allow our bodies to be in community and connection in the ways that we together create wellness and wholeness and are living within the patterns of darkness and light, of lost and found. And here together we create the power of our connection. When one of us knows something, it is throughout the universe that it resonates. It is the butterfly effect. It is the process of transforming from the ground of our being. It is the destruction. It is the resurrection that we know is the death is not the end of the story. It is the resurrection that we experience, this birth, this rebirth, this phoenix. And some of us, like myself, church is every morning. This is a church of phoenix rising every morning. We let go of the past and we are present to what is. And that frees up the future. And in freeing up the future, it is unknown to us. And our connection, our alignment to our inner power is where we know the truth for what we are supposed to do, what actions we are here to take, what listening of our system that we allow it to take place. It is the song of the universe so deeply embedded that we dance to it, we move to it, we act to it without even knowing the tune. That's the universal biophilic process of harmony, loving, and action that we grow into experience. It nourishes us, it defeats us, it destroys us, and then it allows us to grow again, stronger, more fiercely determined, more compassionate, more understanding, because our experiences are magnificent. It is how we come to our knowing. The experience of our heart songs is what this whole enchilada is all about. Tacos, enchiladas, you'll hear me talk about Mexican all the time, but these are the symbols for me that bring me to the heart of every matter. The delicious one food that really also enlivens and enriches our experiences. So as we pronoia, or as we opposite of paranoia, we again every day we consider the possibility. There's another way to do this. Our way doesn't have to be the only way. In stillness, we seek what we need to find. And in stillness, we can hear. In stillness, we have all the options are available to us. And yes, we have to take daily actions. Yes, it is a connection and an attempt and a process. It is not finite. It can change. And the constant, the one burning, bright, heartfelt scenario lives in our connection to this inner space of our DNA on this earth, our note in the universe, our gift that we are here to share. And when we are sharing that gift, we are connected to all that is. Once again, biophilia, the love of all living things. I hope you enjoyed this Sunday talk with Mel's Loveland. My name is Mel. We are doing the work every day to make this these worlds that we inhabit full of love and peace, and that there is an infrastructure in Mel's Loveland, foundational, loving system that we are cultivating the conditions for our peace-filled, loving hearts to thrive. I thank you. This is Mel's Loveland.
If there were more people who do, there would be much less to be done. We could right now so many wrongs if we fight for rights to be won.